Hey folks, how do you know it's update time? Someone's cutting their grass. It's a little farther away, it's not so bad this time. So, my back's finally doing a lot better. Actually able to go out today, get some stuff done. I went out Saturday night, I come in, and my garbage bag's sitting here. One of them had a hole in the side of it, and something inside was kind of pulled out a little bit. So I'm thinking, is there an animal in here? So I got looking around. I didn't see anything. That was Saturday night. I haven't been out since. My back hurting. I just didn't really feel like doing much anything. I don't even remember why I went out Saturday night. It was kind of a nice night. I just went to Timmy's and very, very short tour. I don't remember where exactly. I think I went down the dam and then came home. That was it. Bugs weren't quite as bad that night, so I don't know if it was just... It was a cooler night, so maybe because of the cooler temperatures the bugs didn't want to come out, I'm not sure. But I didn't go too far. And I haven't been out since. This is Wednesday. I normally do this update on Tuesday, so I'm hoping to get this done in time for Friday. But it's Wednesday today. I finally got out again. I come out here, garage door's locked. This back door can't be opened because there's stuff propped up against it. And all the garbage bags are ripped apart. There's garbage everywhere. Food pieces here and there. So I'm thinking immediately, is there an animal in here still? I don't know where it would be. It's either going to be a raccoon or a skunk. I'm hoping it's a raccoon. But either way, a raccoon, if you corner them, it's more vicious than a skunk would be, but at the same time, raccoons don't spray you and make you stink. Well, I don't see anything. Unless he's up in the wood up top there, sleeping away right now, because they're nocturnal, mostly. I don't know where else it would be hiding. I don't want to start moving stuff around and find out, right? But there was obviously some kind of critter in here. So it's kind of a little bit on edge at the moment. Hoping I didn't let an animal in here that night and locked it in so it couldn't get away. So I had to go out. I know I got a notice from Amazon that one of my packages was here. It was one order, but it was split into two packages. So I got notice that one was here. That was Monday morning, I think. I was going to go out yesterday. It's been raining a lot. And we actually had a flood watch or flood advisory or something. I don't think we got as much rain as they expected, but we got quite a bit of rain over the last couple of days. First day wasn't too bad. It just kind of rained off and on. But yesterday it was a lot of rain, a lot of heavy rain. So I didn't bother, not yesterday, day before. So I didn't bother too much. And yesterday was supposed to be rainy. I woke up 9:30. Cat woke me up at 9:30. So I was up way too early. And I was up for a while, and I noticed the rain was finishing. It was still raining that morning, yesterday morning, but it was slowly moving away. So I knew the rain was finished. I was going to go out. But by the time it got to the point where I'd be going out, I went back to sleep. So I woke up today. I said, okay, today's the day. I have to go out. So I went to Timmy's first, grabbed my coffee, and I went straight to the post office. And both my packages were there. So I got my new fanny pack. I got a new mouse for my computer. That thing's been a real pain. It's been slowly failing for the last little while, but it's to the point now where it's really annoying. it twitches. It kind of, you move the mouse cursor to whatever you want, and just as you're about to click on it, all of a sudden it'll jump somewhere else on the screen. It's really, really annoying, and it's causing havoc. And the other issue I'm having with it is when you push the button down to grab something and drag it, as you're dragging it, it'll let go. It just kind of spontaneously releases, and it just, that makes it really, really difficult to work on videos, because there's a lot of videos that I drag through the timeline. Like, for example, when I put text on, use a fire department video, for example, I put the transmissions compressed, not real time. I place that video or that text where I need it, and then I grab the end of it and I drag it to the end of the timeline, because it has to be there for the whole video, right? So I drag it down, and it'll release, and then it will re-click itself, and I'll end up grabbing something else on the way through it. It's a real pain. So I need that mouse as soon as possible. So I finally got that today. But I knew I wasn't going to be doing anything, so Saturday night, when I got back, because of my back hurting so much, I knew I wasn't going to be doing anything. So when I got back Saturday night, I grabbed all my red accents from the Monster suspension, took them inside. This isn't the one, but I had the one that was broken. I glued it on, so it's ready to go. And I cleaned these all up while I was sitting there watching videos. So all nice and clean, all ready to go back together. Want to get around to doing that. So once I finish off the suspension, I put the spacer in the bearings and that, got all that done, then I'll put these on. They're easier to put on when I don't have everything together. Speaking of it, I did find my hub spacer. I have a box of stuff here. It's assorted Monster paraphernalia stuff, electronics, and my old controller. So this box didn't exist yet. These are all the pieces that I had left over from when I fixed the suspension, all my old bolts, my old ball joints, the steering shaft that I cut off that I had to take the spacers off of. That's all in here. Although, I only seem to have one. Why do I only have... Oh, I know why. Or do I? Yeah, because I didn't have to cut that one off. The old one I didn't cut off because I didn't need to. Yes, I did. Okay, I'm missing one. That concerns me because I need both those spacers. I did cut it off. I thought maybe I didn't cut it off because I needed to... I was using the new bracket instead of the old one. So I did cut it off. That concerns me. I gotta look for that now. But that box of parts didn't exist when I had the hub spacer, so I put that up here with my other Monster parts. So it wasn't too difficult to find. But now I have to find that other part. Well, I'll look for it later. But I need it. I need that spacer. So once I get all that done, I can put the plastic parts on. And it doesn't really, it's not a working piece or anything. They're just aesthetics, just make things look a little nicer. Little red accents on the suspension. And having them on there, getting used to seeing that, and seeing them without it is just the black bars. It looks kind of bare without it, but like I said, that's just because, I'm used to seeing them there. So I need to get that all settled. But when that's going to happen, I don't know. I need to get some motivation. Okay, that's going to bother me. I have to find that before I go in today. So I gotta get the monster to a point where it's gonna take me where I want to go. I want to enjoy nature this year. That's one of the things I wanted to do more than anything. There's some places I want to go out of town. It's not so much the drive. Normally that's what I'm doing. It's the actual long drives that I like doing. But this year it's destinations. So there's some places I just want to go and just spend some time there in the peace and quiet and the nature. And right now the monster's not going to take me to those places until I get this battery issue sorted out. But I got to get everything working properly before I can even get to that. So everything's just taking time, more time than I want it to. So temperatures aren't super bad. They're not really hot. They're low to mid 20s. So that's not too bad. But it's just I want summer temperatures. I want above 30. That's what I'm waiting for. And we got a taste of that a few times, but we keep getting these cold fronts that keep coming through. So warms up a little bit and then cools off again, and then warms up a little bit and then cools off again. Kind of the same thing that was happening last year. We got our hottest temperatures in May last year, and we're kind of getting set up for the same thing again. So it would seem. So the Weather Network keeps saying, with the climate change and everything, that Canada's getting warmer and warmer. Well, I actually watched a video. I remember I said that last year kind of sucked for hot temperatures. And apparently I'm not the only one to say that. And I watched a video from Dr. Phillips saying how people were saying it last year, wasn't it? He says, "Well, where you been?" I said, "Last year was a nice year and all this." And I'm thinking, well, where have you been? It's not a typical of what we normally get for summer. Midsummer, it's common to be over 30 degrees, and we never got that. Only got that in May last year. So yes, last year sucked. I don't know where you've been, but maybe the prairies or whatever got higher temperatures than us, but not here. So I'm not the only one to say that. So I know I wasn't just imagining it. I'm hoping we get some nice hot temperatures this year. If it rains a lot, I don't care. It's just been really rainy the last little while here, but not a big deal. The farmers need it, so that's a good thing. I would just rather have warmer temperatures. If I'm gonna get rained on when I'm out, I'd like it to be at least warm out. It kind of sucks getting wet when it's cold. So I've seen some pretty cool things this year already as far as the nature goes. I was sitting up at my off-road spot up the river, and I was watching a kingfisher diving into the water catching fish. That was pretty cool. I don't know how well you'd see it in video, but I'd have to search for it. I don't remember what day that was. It was either last week or the week before. And last week I was sitting down at the dam, not in the river part of it, but at the other side. And the herring showed up, and I discovered we do have more than one heron here, because I saw two. That one showed up, and then over by the dam itself, the one that kind of came out a little bit, just enough to see it. I don't know if the camera will pick it up or not. I will try to figure that out. I don't know what that was. I'll try to figure out if the camera can see it or not. But there was two of them there, so I know for sure there's more than one here. Because I only see them one at a time in different places, so I don't know if there's one here and one over there, or if it moved there before I got there, right? I guess we'll find that out. So I've been kind of enjoying that. The only part of nature I'm not liking right now is these bugs. So video today. I'll check I got my data on right now because I've been watching the radar. There's rain coming. I was kind of hoping to get back before it got here. According to the radar, it looks like it just made it. But on the Weather Network, it's still screen. Okay, it's still there. So it's 19 degrees today. It's not super warm, but it's not bad. Why enormous midge swarms are taking over the Great Lakes region? So I'm thinking, okay, is that the bugs that I've been experiencing? So I watched that video, and it's only on the lakeshore. So it's kind of like the mayflies that we have here. They live in the water for whatever period of time, then they come out and they mate and lay eggs, and then they die within 24 hours, right? Or not even 24 hours, they die that night. And there's just like a huge swarm of them, and then when they die, there's like the dead carcasses covering it. It's like it snowed overnight. There's bugs, dead bugs everywhere. It's insane. It's kind of the same thing, but these ones are in the lake, not the rivers. So there are like thousands of them or millions of them actually on shore, and then apparently they can last up to 10 days or whatever, and then they're done. So that's not what we're experiencing here with these massive clouds of bugs that we're seeing. So I kind of thought I was going to get an explanation of why we have more bugs this year, but no, that's only on the lake shore. We're too far away for that. There wasn't an explanation. So the nice thing about going out Saturday night, I'm not sure if I said this already, is it was a little bit cooler. It was like 10, 11 degrees or something, so it was pretty cool that night. And I saw maybe one bug the whole time I was out. And like I said, I didn't go very far, so. And it was a little more enjoyable, so it kind of gives me a little bit of hope that maybe I can still go out at night, because that last time, it was so bad. It's like I can't go out at night anymore. I can't deal with these bugs. Like I say, I had my shirt open, and the bugs were collecting inside. I could feel them crawling on me. It was just horrible. And my glasses on, I cannot do that night trip without glasses, because the bugs were like bouncing off, and I could hear them tick 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 tick. It was crazy. I couldn't do that without glasses. I couldn't. I got bugs in my eyes. I wouldn't be able to see what I was doing. So I'm not sure what else I got. I don't really have a tour to show. I didn't do one today. I think it looks like it's starting to rain now. I can see the leaves twitching a little bit, like they're getting hit by raindrops. So, like I say, I went to Timmy's, I went to the post office, and I sat and talked to Reg, and then came home. So I didn't do much of anything. The main reason for that is because I knew there was rain coming, and I didn't want to get wet. I didn't want to get caught in the rain today, so I didn't do much. So like I say, except for Saturday night, but I didn't do much Saturday night either. So I don't really have a whole lot to show. And I did my last update on Friday, which will be, last Tuesdays. And I haven't been out since then, so I got nothing to show. So I guess it's just an update today. So hopefully, it depends. No, I gotta have this video done tonight. Like I say, I do my Friday updates on Tuesday. That gives me time to get them made before Friday, made and uploaded and everything before Friday. So if I go out tomorrow and do a tour, I'm not going to have time to do that. Have that ready and then render it and then upload it and everything for the next day. So I won't have time. So I guess I won't have a tour on this one. Just talk. So I don't think I had anything else. I think that's all I have to talk about. I do think there was more, but no. I was ready yesterday to come out and do this, and then I fell asleep, so I've probably forgotten some of the things I wanted to talk about. So be it. I guess that's all I got. I can't think of anything else. If I continue on now, I'll just be rambling. I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.